All right, guys. So I thought maybe video might help some people instead of just sending out alliance mails. It's easier to see sometimes than just reading text. I'm also going to post a text version of this kind of as well. Um, so I'm going to try to keep this short, and I'll try to do a few of them. If anybody has any recommendations or suggestions, then hit me up, or any questions. This one's going to be about heroes. So, heroes. Concentrating on heroes is super important in the game. And I think a lot of people kind of just focus on certain ones or only 5 stars or the ones they're using for the gemstone mini game. And it's really important in this game. It'll save you a lot of time and effort, and or money, for those who are spending, if you do it right. So heroes come in two types. There's military heroes and there's economy heroes. So the economy heroes don't help you in fighting at all. So it doesn't matter if you send them with your troops. It's useless. They don't do anything. The ones that have troop skills are the ones with the fighter, shooter, and rider icons. It's like the little axe, gun, and motorcycle on your on the hero's profile picture. So military heroes need to be in the march party in order to get their effects. And they will only affect the military type that it says. So, so it'll say either all troops, and in that case, it's going to do all troops. Doesn't matter what you're sending, and or it'll say specifically rider, fighter, or shooter. But you have to bring them into battle. The only exception to that is Lee, and Lee has an attack buff that's passive or always on, and he doesn't need to be in the march party. He just always affects all military attacks that you're doing. The other buffs or troop skills that are under troop skills are always passive. So all the economy buffs, research buffs, building buffs, gathering buffs, they're passive, which means they're always on. So you don't have to worry about putting them in your party. This is true for gathering. So you do not need to send heroes gathering. You're going to get that buff regardless. So if you have a hero that says they give a bonus to gathering steel, that's always on. You don't need to have that hero in your party. So the tactical skill listed under troop skill, which is the first skill listed, is extra damage that the hero does in combat, and that's based on the unit type of the what kind of hero it is. If they have that, what icon. So for instance, a rider hero, the one with the motorcycle, that one will give you it's like, for instance, one that says 500% skill bonus. That means that in the fight, they will periodically do an attack that does 500% of the rider damage that you have. So basically, it just gives you extra bonus. It doesn't give you a bonus to your troops, but it does an attack every once in a while during the fight that does extra damage. Um, don't ignore 2 and 3 star heroes. Almost all of these give great boosts. As you enhance your character by getting hero fragments, all of their abilities will go up, including how well they do in the gemstone game, but also how much of a boost they give to their buffs. This is when you enhance heroes. For instance, Eve. Eve at +2 gives a 12% boost to gathering speed and infirmary healing speed, and at +8,000 troop size, which is the amount of troops that you can bring into battle. At +3, it goes up to 18% for both of those, and +12,000 for troops. So that's based on the enhancement, which is the number in the upper left corner of the hero. So it starts at +0, and then it goes +1, +2, +3, etc. So on all characters, you get the first buff automatically. So even at level 1, it doesn't matter what level the character is, they're going to get that buff. On 4 and 5 star characters, you get the second buff at level 71 and the third at 131. 3 star characters, you get the second skill at level 31, and the third skill at 71. And for 2 stars, you get the second skill at level 11 and the third skill at 31. Don't waste your anti serum, the green stuff, by leveling up heroes you're not using in the gem game. past those levels because it's pointless. You don't get any more enhancement for having them higher levels. So if you have a level 71 Eve or a level 110 Eve, you're still going to get the same enhancement. It doesn't improve it. So for the individual characters, so these are the ones that I would focus on. For 2 stars, Queenie, Amber, and Maverick. Those you only want to enhance. You don't want to worry about them past level 1. They give a resource buff, and you get that at level 1, so there's no point in leveling up past level 1, but you remember you are going to get a better enhancement, a better boost by enhancing them, meaning making them +1, +2, +3. They give some bad troop buffs as well, so you don't need to worry about unlocking their higher levels. Zavis and Kento, enhance them to level 31 because they have very good boosts. Like, for instance, we can look at them, and Kento, for instance, gives hunt march speed, research food cost, and research wood cost. So that means every single time you research something, it costs 80,000 less food and 80,000 wood cost at my current level, which is +4 for this guy. So that's every time you research something. So think about how many times you research something over the course of the game, and you would have saved that much resources. So it's usually pretty easy to level up these guys. You get them for free, different things, the tavern and all that. So just concentrate on that. So Zavis and Kento, again, you want to put them to 31 because you want to unlock all 3 of their skills. For 3-star, I would recommend Marshall, Anahita, Flint, and Chester to enhance. Level them up to 71 to get full use of their skills. They all have useful skills, 3 useful skills. For instance, Marshall gives you gathering speed for gas, hunt march speed, and hunt attack. So when you're attacking zombie lairs and individual zombies, you're going to get a 30% boost to your attack if you have them at +5, which I have them at right now. Anahita, you get speed up of 10 minutes on every single thing you build, and every research you get +10 speed up. So that's 10 less minutes that you have to wait every single time that you're building or researching something, which is huge. And then steel cost and gas cost for building. Again, every single time you build something, which is really good. The other 3 stars, I wouldn't even bother leveling up at all. Just leave them at level 1 and don't worry about them. They're useless. They're in the beginning before you get other characters, of course, but afterwards just reset them and get your gems back. They're completely useless. 4 stars, we have Otto, Dr. J, and Varvera. They have useful skills. Otto has commander experience bonus, infirmary heal, and troop size. Dr. J is really good. He has build speed, gas output, and rally size. So these are heroes that, and as you can see, because I don't have him 131, I don't have his last skill unlocked. But he is someone that I will eventually take to 131. I just have other characters that are taking priority. I would always prioritize your 5-star characters over your 4-star characters for bringing up to 131. But he was definitely useful to at least bring to level 71 because his gas output is plus 100%. So it basically doubles the amount of gas that your gas that you're generating in your town center, which is awesome. The other ones, Sanguine, Griffin, and Dom, concentrate on enhancing them because they give resource bonuses. For instance, Dom gives steel output bonus. But the other 2 are troop bonuses that you can get it better somewhere else. So level 1, no need to take him after level 1, but getting the plus enhancements is good to be able to boost his steel output skill. And like I said, the same thing for Sanguine, Griffin, and Dom for 4 stars. The other 4-star characters are troop characters, troop heroes. So they're going to give you military bonuses. So that just depends on what you're going for and if you need them or not. So I would just level up those as you see fit, depending on what 5-star characters you have. For 5-star characters, it's just way too varied. Way too many choices. I can break that down, like do a whole nother one on 5 stars and who I think are good and who I think you should focus on that. But it's like a whole nother video. But they should be your focus. You want to focus on having a rainbow. I always tell everybody that asks, focus on having 5 different colors, because this will help you in campaign and arena. If you don't have a specific color when you're attacking in arena or when you're doing campaign, then you're missing out on all those gems that you're making, and they do nothing. And not only do they not do nothing, they do 1 damage to the enemy, so it actually increases their rage. So it makes them use their skills faster, so which makes it even worse. The last thing I got is, generally, if 2 heroes have the same boost and one is a higher star, then the higher star is going to have a better boost. So that's the one you want to focus on. That's why it's always a good idea to focus on 5 stars. For example, 4-star Otto has troop size increase, but at a maximum of 10k. So if you have him maxed out, he lets you bring 10,000 more troops into battle. 5-star Leah has troop size as well, just like Otto, but her maximum troop size bonus is 55,000. So she can, with her enhanced at maximum, you're sending 55,000 extra troops. With Auto Max, you're only sending 10,000. So always concentrate on your higher stars, except for those other ones that I was mentioning. The reason why I say those 2 and 3 stars are so easy to level up is because you only have to level them up. The 2 stars especially, you only have to level them up to 31. It doesn't even cost any blue books. So everybody should have them at level 31. Zavis and Kento especially. Just bring them, or for those 2, really for the 2 stars, the only ones. But you have to have them at level 31. Otherwise, you're just missing out. And those first 2 books are extremely easy to get. So everyone should be doing that. That's about all I have. If you have any other questions, feel free to PM me. I'm around a lot. I'd be happy to answer the questions. It doesn't bother me at all. Or any comments or suggestions or anything I said you think is wrong, feel free. That's fine. Any other types of videos specifically you'd like me to make, or any questions, just holler and I'll be happy to help out. Thanks, guys.